What's going on, YouTube gamers? Bonfire here, and welcome to another weekly vlog. So this week, I wanted to talk about Amiibos. These little awesome figures that Nintendo makes. Now, as many of you know, I have a pretty healthy collection of Amiibos. And this internal compulsion to just catch them all. But lately I've been getting a little frustrated with Amiibos and collecting Amiibos, the way they're handled, and yes, Nintendo. And it all started at the end of Wave 3, going into Wave 4 Amiibos. And as most of you may or may not know, the Wave 4 for Amiibos are being released this Friday here in the US and, well, about a month ago in the rest of the world. Now, probably the most frustrating thing to me about Amiibos are the store exclusives. Because here in the US, retailers have exclusive rights to several Amiibos. Stores like Target, Best Buy, GameStop, Toys R Us, and Walmart all have their own exclusive Amiibo. The thing about this is that Amiibos that are already difficult to get are now made even more difficult by limiting it to one particular store to have that stock. And by stock, I mean like one or two, if you're lucky. And I just don't get it, because as I've learned, the rest of the world doesn't have to worry about store exclusive Amiibos. You can go to whatever retailer you want, whether it be online or in the store, and if they happen to have that Amiibo that you were looking for, bada bing, bada boom, you walk out. Doesn't matter if you were at Walmart, doesn't matter if you're at Walgreens or the grocery store. It don't matter. They might have your Amiibo. Why? Why does it have to be like this? I just don't get it. I really don't. I mean, on one hand, I do understand that there's money involved and these stores are probably paying some big bucks to have that exclusivity. But on the other hand, you're just frustrating your customers, limiting your product, and not even being close to meeting demand. Meanwhile, scalpers are getting a hold of those and profiting off of your lack of productivity. Another thing that frustrates me greatly is the way that the pre-orders are being handled for Wave 4, at least here in America. I can't speak for the rest of the world. I can only assume that it is about the same, if not worse. But here in the US, pre-orders for the Wave 4 Amiibos are so bad. It's almost comical how bad they are. GameStop is a classic example. GameStop literally couldn't handle the demand for Wave 4 pre-orders. And since they had the exclusive NES Amiibo, it literally took down their website. And those were just for in-store pre-orders. They couldn't handle it. It crashed. Man. Another great example is Best Buy. And this, I don't get this. Because when Wave 4 pre-orders started happening, kind of trickling out among retailers, Best Buy kind of flickered them. They had them listed on their website, but they kind of would flicker. They'd go live for a couple minutes, then go back to saying coming soon. Go live, go back to coming soon. And they did that for a couple days. And when they went live, it was very brief. And then they went back to going coming soon. And that's what it says right now. So it's like Best Buy. Do you have Amiibo stock that you're going to let us pre-order? Or are you just going to wait for the official release date because it's only a couple days away? Or are you already sold out, but you're just trying to give us a little hope? Amazon's another great example, because Amazon has them all listed, all the Wave 4 Amiibos on their website, but you can't pre-order them because it says unavailable. Sign up to be notified. Amazon hasn't even listed their Wave 4 Amiibo pre-orders. And again, these are being released in a couple of days. And you still haven't let people pre-order. What? Why? Now the other retailers? Oh, well, those pre-orders went live around the hours of 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. Yeah, you heard me right. 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. is when you can pre-order Amiibos. that seems to be the magical time. Hey, you guys ever think that I might be sleeping? Another thing that leaves me frustrated, as if there weren't already enough things to frustrate me, is that we have restocks. Nintendo has been restocking some of the hard to find amiibos, like Marth, for example. Now, I've seen online that Marth is going to be restocked, as well as some other hard to find amiibos, and Nintendo had said, I think it was going to be late April, early May, when you'll expect that Marth restock. But again, no official release date. Turns out that they'll randomly just show up at your retailer, and you may or may not be able to get it. The best part about this is that these retailers don't have these amiibos listed, so you can't check their stock. So you want to find out if your store got Marth, well, you gotta call them every single day to see if they got it, because, well, their website isn't going to show that. Unless you're GameStop, who has Marth listed on their website, but once they started getting their trickled stocks into their stores, they switched Marth to being online only, so you couldn't find out if Marth was available at your store without calling them, and still, you probably wouldn't get a straight answer. Really? I don't get it. As someone who enjoys amiibos, who wants to collect them, who wants to support Nintendo, gosh darn it, it is really hard to do. And, I mean, look at these things. They're freaking cool. This is Link. That is freaking awesome. But I feel like there are so many obstacles, so many barriers that prevent you as a consumer, me as a consumer, to get the amiibos that we want. The best part about all this is Friday, May 29th, in a couple of days, aka Amiibogeddon. Because you know what? Here in the US, having to deal with all of that crap, retail exclusives, being unable to pre-order amiibos, all of that crap goes live on that Friday. Because all the stores are going to get them. Even that unannounced Silver Mario amiibo that Nintendo just threw in there for shits and giggles. That they're all going live that day, including the release of Splatoon, which I'm very excited for, and those amiibos, all on the same day, at whatever retailer you'd like, depending on what retail exclusive amiibo you're going to get. I mean, it's just going to be pure chaos. People are going to be beating each other up. People are going to be stomping over each other. It's going to be Black Friday on May 29th, but worse. Because there's only like 2 or 3 amiibos per store. I don't even know what to do. I don't. So as someone who loves Nintendo and really enjoys collecting these amiibos, I just wanted to share some of my frustrations on this dawn or eve of Amiibogeddon, because let's face it, guys, I might not survive. I really might not. But maybe you guys share some of those frustrations as well, so let me know what you guys think about all that down in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know with a like, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, because I do hope to get some amiibos that I can unbox for you in the near future, and that'd be pretty cool, right? Well, until next time, I'm Bonfire, and I will see you online. Hey guys, don't forget about Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter, and hit that button down below.